Hey guys, Rob Murphy from Holistic Healing Choices here, and today we're back with another app review. So what we're looking at here is MDF, or Man Don't Fap. As we take a look at the app here, as we start it up, what this app is an app to help you curb your desire to fap or masturbate. Let's just get it out there and put it out there. So you can see here, this is the front part of the app. So we're having a look here and you can see I'm on a 26-day streak so far. So I'm pretty proud of myself for that. But for the purposes of the app, I'm going to discover what happens if I reset that and everything else. So basically it's this, a timer. So not much of an app, but you can unlock different wallpapers for each day that you refrain from touching yourself. You get little ads in there as well to help it pay for itself, obviously, but they only ever last 5 seconds, and this app is completely free other than that. Now down here too you have things like workouts, reading, meditation, cold shower, some of these things that help build healthy habits, reset your mind, reset your nervous system, especially the cold showers. But building healthier habits as well as getting rid of one of those habits that can take up a fair bit of time. So for myself, I have actually had a problem with porn and masturbation in the past, and I'll be doing a video on that later too, so it is interesting to see an app developed solely for that. Now, you have what's your personal panic button on here, which takes you to a Reddit community called No Fap, which is a whole bunch of people supporting each other on this journey. Then we're treated to another ad. Now that one. And coming down, you've got all different sorts of ads and stuff on there, but you get more content, and more content designed to motivate you. So if you're feeling the pull or the need to do something, jumping on, having a look at what your progress is so far, smashing that panic button that's up there as well, gives you a little inspirational quote. So you can have a look at your stats and your achievements, but also too, some of these things will actually just maybe in that moment help you pass that craving, that need. So it's great to, anime motivation. 7 Habits of Organized People, which takes you to a nice little YouTube video there. And then something about semen retention as well. So it is very interesting to see all of these resources here on this app. Now, one of the main things with this app is that it will only work if you want it to. So if you have no actual desire, then it might be nice. This is only going to work if you really want it to. So for the purposes of the app, I'm going to relapse. Select the trigger for this relapse. Let's say, oh wow, crush. Ooh. Mood. Okay. So we've relapsed and started again just to show you what happens. And we're going to come back stronger, and that was 26 days. Wow. So we get our wallpaper again for day 0. And all other progress is gone. But that's okay. I'm sure if I did 26 days before, I can do it again. And we have a look at our stats. And we can see on, well not yet, but it will come up with a little red dot on that relapse. And then a purple dot on what will be the 90th day. So it aims to go for 3 months, because 3 months you can build that healthy habit. And so there we've got our best. So once I do a bit of a workout and I have a bit of a read and do some meditation, I'll add some habits. So here you can add a custom habit as well. So if you want to study or organize or journal or meditate or whatever else you need to help keep you going as well, you can add it in here and then choose your little logo for it and get onto it. Now that's about it. The settings, you have a dark mode, you can have regular notifications, so it pops up little notifications, little chunks of wisdom every so often as well. You can back up and restore, reset all of it, join them on their various communities, as well. And this is one where I don't actually like dark mode, but that is Man Don't Fap. So it is an interesting idea to have that as an app. Does it work? Yes, if you want it to. Once again, it comes down to your willpower. It's well designed, has a lot of extra resources there. That NoFap community, I've had a browse through it, and it seems to be full of helpful, motivated people who want the same outcome for you as they do for themselves as well. So it's really great to see that this is starting a trend of people who aren't afraid to speak up, who aren't afraid to say, hey, don't look at that, don't tempt yourself even into that, don't even just have a peek and see what's new with things, because those are some of the biggest triggers that will lead you back to relapsing into that. But all up, I think for a simple, free, easy design app, maybe a little bit too many ads, as you saw there are heaps that come up through even just my little 5-minute time using it. But in a sense, it is a timer. You could start a stopwatch, and I mean, the wallpapers don't mean much to me, but they might to you. Really, all up, I'm gonna give this a 6 out of 10. It's a handy little app, clocks your progress more so than helps you with anything, I would say. It has a community there, and it has those extra resources in those YouTube videos there to help you as well. And even give you some inspiration and some other little health tips as well as to what not touching yourself will get you in the future. But anyway guys, that's just a quick little app review on Man Don't Fap. I think it's a very helpful thing, especially when porn is so accessible and everything else these days. You can get it on Reddit, you can have a look at just people who are randomly posting pictures of themselves. Snapchat, everything so accessible, so over-sexualized these days that something like that, and taking the initiative to do that and the purpose behind that is really cool. It does remind me a little bit of the Make Me Better app in that it just leads to different articles and stuff, as they're very similar in that, and wanting to improve you for who you are as well. I'm only giving it a 6 out of 10 just because there's not many features of it. It's very simple. I mean, you could just put it in a notebook day one and journal all your feelings out for that. But it is quite handy too, I suppose, in that sense that you can go to it and it has those resources, or takes you to that NoFap community, which, I mean, that community itself is great. There are so many times I've been scrolling through Reddit, having to check on the Wall Street bets, and I'll see that little thing come up for the community, someone offering their own personal story and how they overcame things and why they're doing what they're doing, as well as other people just shouting motivation at you to not check that site, not put yourself in the position where you could relapse. But that's all I have to say on this one. I will be making a video soon as well about my personal struggle with addiction and how I overcame it. But anyway guys, that's it for this one. I'm Rob Murphy, and I'll see you in the next video.